Hey everybody, how are y'all doing tonight? Hopefully, everybody's having a wonderful Sunday night. Sorry about being a few minutes late. I was trying to get the youngins in the bed for school tomorrow. I normally go live on Saturday nights, as y'all most of y'all know. But I gave it to Rebel last night because he hasn't went live in a while. So, and I know each and every one of you guys missed him. So I figured that I would go live tonight for a little while, not too late, guys. But tonight is going to be a little bit different because this is the first time I ever did an open panel. But it's going to be about mental health because I myself, I mean, I'm just being honest here. I myself need a little bit of support. I've kind of had a rough, week, and I know some people in here need support too. So we're just going to be, this is going to be a night that we're here for each other like we normally are, but we're just going to be here for each other on panel like normal. But most of the time, as you guys know, or for the new people, which I see some new people in here, and thank you guys so much for coming in here. Thank you guys so much. Here in just a few minutes, I'll say my hellos, but thank you guys so much for coming in here. But normally, I go over some mental health and some information and pull it up on the screen. But this week's going to be a little bit different. We're going to do an open panel, and like I said, I've never had an open panel at all on my stream, so it's new to me. Like most streamers, they do open panels. It's not a big deal, but it's interesting for me because I go over information to do it with awareness and stuff like that. And then I'll do a panel. Well, I'm not doing no information. So I feel kind of like in the dark a little bit. It's all new to me. So y'all just have to bear with me because this is all brand new and I'll eventually get used to it. And I would love to do a panel, like once a month or something like that, to bring new people up and where we can talk about like each other's feelings and be there for one another like we normally are, but you know what I mean. But thank you guys so much for being in here. Now I can get to say my hellos. I've just had a rough week, guys. So thank you guys so much for being in here with me. And I'm sure, a lot of people's had, a rough week too. So that's what I said. I think this week we're just going to be here for one another. And next week, hopefully next week, we will continue part 2 of the psychological disorders and what each of them mean. So I'm going to say my hellos. Hi, Brittany Blue Eyes. Hope you're doing okay, sweetheart. Hi, Nania7. Hope you're doing okay. And I hope baby girl is doing fabulous. Make sure you give her our love. Hi, Adam 1987. Hope you're doing okay, brother. Hi, Jacqueline. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Let's see. Hi, Tutti Frutti. Hope you're doing okay, sweetie. Hi, Becca. Hope you're doing okay. Hi, Paper Cut Tina. Good to see you, sweetheart. Hope you're doing okay. Hi, Shani B. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Hi, Pac-Man. Hope you're doing okay, brother. Let's see. Hi, the Ray. Hope you're doing okay, love. Hi, Evie. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Let's see. What's up, Sean? Good to see you in here, brother. Hope you're doing okay. Let's see. Thank you so much for being in here, Banana Freckles. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much. So good to see you and hope you're doing okay, honey. Let's see. Hey, Kim Mason. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Thank you so much, Paper Cut Tina, honey, for sending them over here. Thank you so much. Well, welcome, everybody new. Thank you guys so much. Hey, Markel, I hope you're doing okay, honey. Hey, Kristen. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Hey, Kenzie. Hope you're doing okay. Yes, my earrings are Jack. I love Jack Skeleton. I have a tattoo. I don't know if you could see him. See, I love Jack. Yes, I love Jack. I have a tattoo. Well, my camera's sideways, so it's hard to have a Jack tattoo right here. Yes, I love Jack. Jack is my man. I'm not really my man, but I love Jack Skellington. Yes. Hi, Sharon. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Hi, Delta's girl. Hope you're doing okay, sweetie. Good to see you. Hi, Deanna in Ohio. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Hi, Tattooed Rebel. Hello, Sugar Booger. And you're my main man, you know. But I love Jack. Jack and Sally, I love. Let's see. Hi, Amanda Elizabeth. Hope you're doing okay, sweetheart. Love you too so much, Paper Cut Tina. Hi, JoJo. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Hi, Country Bulldog. Hope you're doing okay, brother. Hi, Digger Duck. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Yes, welcome, Delta's girl. Thank you, Paper Cut Tina, honey. Thank you so much for letting everybody know about it. Just keep on letting people know, because I'm trying to, I'm bringing awareness out there for mental health, mental illness. Just this week is a little bit different because we're doing an open panel and we're being there for one another this week, which we always are, but this week's just going to be a little bit different than what I'm used to, because I'm used to, like I said, pulling up information, talking about it, and then we have a panel, and we're there for one another, which I'm always there for anybody that needs my help. So let's see, I don't want to miss nobody. Oh Lord, Tattoo Rebel Hush. He says, "Oh shucks, I'm in competition with a skeleton." It's crazy. Oh my gosh, Kristen, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Prayers for you and your family, darling. I'm so sorry. Hello, Tennessee, sweetheart. Hope you're doing okay, darling. I hope everybody is doing okay. I'm so sorry for the people that have had. I'm so sorry for Kristen and anybody else that has had a rough week. Just know that I'm here for each and every one of you guys, and I'm praying for each and every one of you guys. I'm so sorry to hear of that. It breaks my heart. I'm so sorry, Kristen. And prayers for you and your family. I'm so sorry. I'm here for you if you need me. I'm so sorry. But I hope I didn't miss anybody. I hope I didn't. Well, y'all go lay down. Sorry, my dogs are driving me crazy. I hope I didn't miss anybody, but welcome all the new subs, and of course, the people that always come in here and support me religiously every week. Thank you guys so much, and thank you for the new subs. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have no idea how much it means to me. Not much, Sean. Hope you're doing okay. I understand about the driving, brother, but thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I know sometimes people have a hard time finding my name. I tried to change it, so hopefully people can find it now. But be careful. Hey girl, hey. But just know that my channel, I mean, like, for the new subs, like I said, thank you guys so much for being here. You have no idea what it means to me. But my channel is about mental health, mental illness. We bring awareness out, we support one another, and I'm just a person that suffers with it. I'm not a counselor or nothing like that. I'm just a person that suffers with it on a daily, and I'm just trying to bring awareness out there and support out there for people that need it, and letting people know how important it is because some people, like I say every live, but the people that are new in here, I'm just letting you guys know a little bit about my channel. I'm eventually going to do a short. I don't know. I I'm just letting you guys know a short where it doesn't have to be live, but I'm so used to going live. I feel comfortable with going live because I have people to talk to. I'm one of those type of people. I enjoy talking to other people. So it's very, hi, Summer Thunder. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing okay. Um, I enjoy talking to other people. So therefore, it's very hard for me to do a video without having somebody to talk to. So I'm going to do, like, I guess you could say a short or whatever it's called. I'm still kind of new to this, even though I've been doing it for a month, a couple months. I'm still new to it because I only do like once or twice a week, typically once a week. But I'm going to do a little short or clip, or I don't know what it's called. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But when you sub up, a lot of people was questioning where my videos are, and I have to explain to them that my videos are live. So when you go sub up, it doesn't look like it doesn't show that I have anything, but you have to go to my live in order to see it because all my videos are live. So I told Rebel that I needed to do some kind of little short or something, even if it's 10 minutes or whatever. But it's going to be hard for me because where I do suffer from mental health, it is so hard for me to to do it without, looking at my chat or talking to somebody because it it's like I don't know. It's just going to take some getting used to. I'll probably have to do like a couple of them before I publish it, if that makes sense. Before, I don't know. It's just gonna, because I want people to know what my channel's about, and so that so they can subscribe. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not all about the subscribers. And thank you guys so much for subscribing. It means the world to me. Y'all just do not know. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. It truly means the world to me. You need to quit using my name in the word short. That is not what I meant. These dogs don't go on, I swear. I'm going to string them up by a light fixture. They're driving me crazy. That's not what I meant. Lord have mercy. I was talking about the videos when somebody subs up, it doesn't look like I do anything. So I think that might help get some subs out there. I don't know. I don't know how that works either, Banana Freckles. I have no idea. I'm just saying, my motto is about mental illness, mental awareness, and I am trying to get it out there how important it is, how your life is so important, and that you're not alone. There's people out there that are there for you. There's people that, hi, Jennifer B. How you doing, honey? Hope you're doing okay. But that your life is so important, and that there are people out there for you. And I myself, I'm just a little YouTuber, and I'm not big yet. I hope eventually that I'll get there. But, it's so important to me because I myself suffer with it. So I know what kind of hell it is. I know what kind of hell it is. And some people just brush it under the carpet or the rug, so to speak, and say, well, nothing's wrong with me. And when all reality, something is wrong with you. And I want to bring awareness out there and show support and give kind of, I guess you could say, information or education, even though I'm not a teacher, but I want, to bring that information out there to let people know that there is hope out there. You're not alone. It's very important that you get the help that you need because you are important. Your life is important. And I am here for each and every one of you guys wholeheartedly. I have been there for each and every one of you guys. If you need me, I am there for you. And I have been there for a few of you, not mentioning no names because I'm not like that. Not at all. But I have been there for you guys, the ones that have reached out to me. Some of my mods ain't in here yet, but I the ones that have reached out to me, I have a text now number, and I'm so sorry, Kristen. I have a text now number. I have a Facebook. I have an email. I have stuff like that where if y'all need somebody to talk to, I'm there for each and every one of you guys wholeheartedly, and I won't say anything. And, I might not understand, but I can be there for you and support you and be a friend because not a whole lot of people have somebody to talk to. So, I'm there for you guys wholeheartedly. Honestly, like I said, I might not fully understand, but if you need somebody to talk to, I'm there for you. I don't want people to feel like they don't have anybody to talk to, that they're alone in this world. I might just be a little person, but, I just want to let you guys know that, my little person self right here, even though I'm not a huge YouTuber, my little person self right here will be here for you if you need me to. I don't want y'all to think that there's nobody there for me and I do not have nobody to talk to. When I'm here for you, all you got to do is reach out and say, hey, I'll talk to her. She seems like a nice person. She won't say anything. She'll just listen. She'll give me words of encouragement. A lot of people's told me, that I'm kind of like a life coach, I guess you could say. I'm not nothing special, as in licenses or nothing like that. I'm just a mom. I'm just a wife, and I deal with pure hell every day. I got PTSD and amongst other crap. So, it's just pure hell that I suffer with every day. And I just want to be there for people. And I want to bring awareness out there. And I want to bring support out there. So the way that I see it is the more subs that we get, which I'm not all about getting subs, but I mean, this is how I look at it. The more subs that we get, the more that we are able to help each other and bring awareness out there and support one another. I would love to be monetized or whatever the word is, but Rome wasn't built in a day, and I'll eventually get there. But I'm not all about the money. I'm all about bringing support out there. I'm all about, bringing awareness out there and helping people. That's my main goal. I want people to realize that their life is important. Mental health and mental illness is not a joke. So please, So thank you, Becca. This is my text now number. If anybody needs to get in contact with me, or if anybody needs anybody to talk to, I'm there for you guys. And my number's right there on the screen. Also, like I said, I'm not all about the money, but if anybody would like to donate to my stream, for like StreamYard or anything like that, my Cash App and my PayPal is up on the scrolling across the screen. Sorry, guys, it's been rough. But I'm going to put up the StreamYard link at the top of the page, and then I don't know. And then if anybody wants to come up here and talk, they are more than welcome to. There we go. It's pinned to the top of the chat. But I just want to let people know, I'm here for each and every one of you guys. I just want to let people know that they're not alone, that they do have somebody to talk to. Hold on just a second. Hold on just a second, guys. I'll be right back. I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Hello, Ray. How are you doing, darling?
Hey,
Can you
I
hear
want
me?
you to know we're here for you too.
Ray, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I couldn't hear you there for a minute, honey.
I just want you to know that we're here for you too.
Thank you, honey.
I mean, really and truly, I'm here for you.
I've had a rough week, honey.
I know what it's like. I really
It
do.
sucks.
It does.
It really does, truly. Hi,
It
Rose
really,
Pet.
really does.
Hope you're doing okay, honey.
I'm gonna mail out the package tomorrow.
Oh, okay, honey.
'Cause I got the kids' stuff in yesterday, and when I mailed out, I wanted everything to go at one time.
Hi, hippie grandma. Hi, darling. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
I'm okay.
Grandma.
Hi, Lorraine.
Hey, honey.
It's very seldom I get on panels, so
I
Well, I'm
know.
special,
Stretch
darling.
yourself. Stretch
yes,
I know
you
you
are.
yourself.
probably.
You're
I
very
know you
special.
probably already took your medicine, didn't you, honey?
No, I
Well,
haven't almost though.
I have.
Getting ready to. And I've had these internal shingles, and it is the worst thing in the world.
Oh
I didn't break
gosh.
out, but it is so painful. It feels like a hot iron on chest,
Oh
your
gosh,
chest
honey.
wall.
Where's your
Oh,
is your that on your side or?
It's under the pit of my arm, and it goes across my boob, but it feels like it's on underneath everything on the chest wall.
Oh my
mm.
gosh, because normally they say it's typically like right on the side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I never did break out.
Oh gosh, honey. Lord
My
have mercy.
son did when he was little.
Hmm.
That's the first time I ever heard of him. And then the doctor told me what it was from.
Yeah,
Well, he gave me ointment to put on it and everything, and I did that. And my young'un sat there and cried and cried and cried and cried and cried in pain. I
that's
finally loaded them up and I went to the river and I went upstream and I let him stay in that water and let that fresh water just run across him. And that's
hmm
how I got my young'un well.
wow. I've been to
So
the doctor 3 times already.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Lord have mercy, honey. Is there anything they can do to help you, like medicine? I mean, I don't know.
you
At
just
it.
got well. They put me on gabapentin. Gabapentin makes me crazy in my head.
Oh my gosh, for shingles?
Yeah,
The
because
world?
it's a nerve
Oh,
thing. So I couldn't take that, and they put me on Lyrica, and I kind of like Lyrica, maybe a little bit too much,
my
listen
niece
at
loves
you.
it.
but I'm almost out of it, so I'll be done with that.
And all over stuff. Put me back on it.
She takes the Lyrica for her fibromyalgia.
Yeah, I mean, I I swear I feel like I'm buzzing.
Apricot. Hi, darling. How are
Hi,
you, love?
Tina,
hi,
Hey
you
Tina,
guys. Hi, it's so
where
good to
you been
be
hiding?
I know she has been hiding. I sent her a message.
here.
I said, girl, you ain't in trouble. Get your booty up here.
We were calling you, texting you, hollering for you last night.
Well, I
Where
had
were you
the
hiding?
no, I had my neighbors over to block my ex-husband from
Oh,
my email because
Oh,
he's getting intoxicated and sending me. I don't know. His music's okay, his drumming and all that, but my daughter's gone, as most people know, moved out a little less than a month ago, and now he's like trying to get my son to move out, and my son helps me with rent, and it's just the worst timing, and I'm just like, golly. So yeah, so anyway, right when they left, or about 20 minutes after they left, actually, I got all these messages. So I got back to Becca and Kimmy Poo and Dumplin', and my phone was turned all the way down, and I was like, missed calls. But his
You were
stuff,
being stalked.
yeah,
I was like, I want to message her. I even tried to video call her.
Oh
Well-
my God. No, you can do that, Becca. Anybody can video call me anytime they want to. I was being really like selective in the beginning of my friends from Facebook because I'm kind of scared and nervous doing it all new, but I found that some women that have seen me or met me on panel or in chat over on another channel, I won't say where, are friend requesting me, and I'm just accepting everybody, and every single person has been so sweet and so kind. Yeah, it's really nice. So I was like, well, I need to tell them all where I'm going, and I'm really glad to see that some of them came over here tonight, and
Well, thank
hopefully
you so
we'll
much, Tina, for sending them over. Bring
Top
some
up
more.
and-
Thank you so much, honey.
yeah,
After
normally
Rebel, get over here and get on live. Since you want to
That's
say something, Tina, get your booty over here. You see, I want to say
Yeah.
something to you, Tina. Well, get your hind in on this. Daggone it.
Rebel wanted to talk to you last
That's
night.
exactly right, Banana Freckles.
I
Tina
know.
is amazing. We love her. We love Tina.
Oh,
We love
you guys,
Tina.
I felt so bad just missing his program and everything.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Here
He's
he
right
is.
beside you.
Well, how's everybody doing tonight?
doing good.
Becca, just remember, all you got to do is hit his head on top of, he's right up under you.
You
He's
have
got the frying pan.
too many rebel roos.
Yeah, exactly. I still got a complex about the short deal, though.
It'll be all right. You'll get over it. You'll get over it.
About that. I was talking about because some people
I know what you were talking about. It was a joke.
because some people, I mean, I've noticed people say, they'll subscribe and they're like, where's your videos? And then they'll subscribe and I'm like, well, if you go to my live, you'll see my videos because that's all I do is live, because if you look, it doesn't look like I have anything, but you have to go to my live.
Come here.
Just go on there and tell them, hey, come check me out. Or
All right, you care if I hijack your show for a second?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. I'll mute. Go ahead.
hey, wait a minute, Becca. It costs us. It costs us.
Put some money in my Cash App.
Do you have the toll fee?
I'll just give you my wallet. Damn.
Okay, that sounds good.
Also,
Money in
really
it
quick,
first.
you guys. Really quickly before I forget, because my short-term memory
You're
is
good, honey.
kind of shot. Normally, your show's on Saturday nights, right?
Yes, I gave it to Rebel because he's been out. Everybody was so worried about us, and Rebel has not went live all week.
Right.
So, I had some junk that I had to do around the house anyway, and I've had a rough week. I mean, honestly. So I said, Rebel, he kept on staring at his computer. I said, Rebel, you go live, and I'll go live tomorrow night. I'm not going to stay too long because the kids got school in the morning. But I said, I'll go live tonight, and you can do it tomorrow, Saturday night, because he kept on staring at his computer and was sad.
Oh,
he missed
well, I
her.
just want the newcomers to know that it's normally Saturday nights.
Yes,
at,
Saturday nights. Yes,
10 p.m. Eastern.
All right.
Okay.
Now,
All right.
Sorry, hippie grandma. Didn't mean to interrupt.
You're good,
That's
honey.
okay.
all right. For anybody that's new, I'm Becca's husband. Tina, I seen a video the other day. Now, just listen to me and let me finish my words before
Okay.
you say anything, okay?
Yep. Alrighty.
I seen a video the other day that someone done you real dirty. You was talking to him and everything, but I want to apologize to you as a creator for the way that he done you, even though I wasn't involved in it. The way that he done you dirty after you helped him out.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now just listen to me.
I am.
You helped him out. He got over on them other channels and got hooked up with the wrong people and they started doing you dirty. So I'm going
Mhm.
to tell you right now that I'm
Mm.
sorry he's sick and everything like that, but that's a piece of shit.
100%.
Hold on. You have done nothing to that gentleman but help him. He didn't hold on a minute, Lorraine. He didn't
Okay.
ask, he didn't ask you to help him. You done it out of the kindness of your heart, and he done you dirty. Now, I also seen you talking to Jimmy. Jimmy was telling you right. These YouTube streets are dirty as hell. So this is just advice. You don't have to take it or anything like that. You're a very popular woman on YouTube, even though you don't have your own channel. No, you are. A lot of people look at everyone in here that says, yes, we love you.
Yeah.
Yes, we love you. Yes, they done you dirty, very dirty. So you're a very popular lady. You're kind, you're sweet, and that shouldn't have happened to you. So as a creator, I apologize. And if I ever see him again, I will let him know that he done you dirty. So, like I said, as me for me and Becca, because she's same way, she feels the same way I do, and I know a couple other creators feel that he done you dirty. So please don't ever trust that man again. Or excuse me, not man, boy.
Yes.
Kid.
To me, that boy is a con artist. I believe the one that's supposed to be his mama, granny, caretaker, whatever, is him just getting a friend of his up there at that place to say that because he's in a some kind of home. I don't know exactly how it works, but that should have never been done. I knew, and I wasn't going to say it to you, but I seen it coming. Just as soon as he got that, he started acting a little strange.
Mm.
So please accept mine and Becca's apologies as a creator. That shouldn't even come or anything like that.
That's so sweet. Thank you. Can I respond now? Is it okay?
Yeah, I'm done.
You're fine, honey. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Hold on just a
Tina,
second, honey.
Tina, can I say
uh,
something first?
okay.
I seen it too,
Mm-hmm.
and I seen how bad it hurt you.
Oh, I got on there in my
And it hurt
pajamas.
me
My
too,
hair was sticking up.
because nobody should have done you that way after what you done for him. And
Exactly.
I'm with Rebel. Don't ever let nobody do you that way, okay?
Nope.
No, I
One
learned from that.
one
So,
thing that he done because I heard you say show me where I said that. He showed
mm-hmm,
no proof whatsoever.
Nope.
mm-mm,
He showed what the other creator had asked if she could talk to you as a person to person, and
mm-hmm.
he is the one that responded to it. I did not see nobody but his response. He showed no proof. So that to me, and I don't care if he hears me or not. I don't care if he's on here or not. If he said so, we can hash it out. Hell, you know, I ain't afraid of nobody. But he showed
Me
no
neither.
proof that you said anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that to me is a low down, dirty piece of shit lying scumbag.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you
I'm done,
go.
I
man.
it
Yep.
he and I'm not going to try to please. I'm not trying to come across to like defend him. It's not about that. But what I've learned with him is he is definitely on the autistic side because the way he writes and his thinking is young, and that doesn't matter. But what I've noticed with his brain when I saw him over on another channel, the big wig, we'll just call her, the ladies were talking to him and he had so much attention, he was eating it up. And
Exactly.
I also know that he was friends with all them before he even met me. And when I would try, he was calling me. I told him to call me in case I was sleeping or busy because I wanted to support his show. So he would call me a couple hours before, hi, hun, and he was actually nice. But just like, Jimmy said, and you just said, um, it was just over the top blatant. And like Jimmy said, I hope it's okay that I keep saying his name. at the end of the discussion on his live that night, he said, unfortunately, he was willing to lose your friendship for some subs or something like that. Now, also, he tried calling me like 3 times that day, 2 times the next. I think he was feeling bad, but I had just had enough because that wasn't the first time. That was the second time. The first time he was throwing me under the bus. I went over to say hi, and he was acting really indifferent, and I just said, "Are you upset with me?" Thinking he would just type in a yes or no. He just said, "I don't want to talk about it," kind of letting the chat know. So I sensed that and took that, and I typed, "Can I call you later?" And he interpreted that as drama and whatever. And I thought we were friends. Now, the other thing that upset me, and the reason I can just completely let this go and not even in a month if he calls me, hey, whatever, because I'm just not answering his
Good.
calls,
Good.
is the very first time. See, wait, let me just get my train of thought back.
Read, read,
Oh, when
read
that
that thing.
happened with the
Can you
what?
read that thing that Becca just had on the screen?
Sorry. Let me read it to you real fast. She said, Tennessee Sweetheart said, I'll put it on the screen too. And honestly, I'm in the insurance business and his insurance should have paid for every bit of it. He didn't need that money at all. That's what I was saying the whole time. If he's on disability or if he lives in a home, his insurance would have paid
Yes.
every bit of his
Yes.
if
They
it
pay
was
for
oxygen related. If it was a
Yes.
necessity, they would have paid it
they
all.
paid for my mama's.
Well,
If you remember,
I was
Tina,
really misconstrued in my thinking because, like I told him, he didn't come over here and ask, and I don't even think like even inadvertently, you guys, he was hinting for money. It was when he said that hose or whatever, he felt like a chain to a dog or
He
dog to a
knows what to
chain.
say.
I just had this desire to help. And I can honestly tell you, I don't have any regrets because I just really don't, you guys. It's, he has talked to me in detail, and maybe I am being completely swindled with the whole insurance thing, but he told me that his insurance will pay um, not half of it, but like 1,500 of it. And so he was short just that amount. And when he said, I said, "Well, how do you plan on paying for this?" He said, "Oh, it's no problem. I'll be sending him 50 a month." And he kind of said it'll take me a little while. So that's when I just thought, because he's allowed out of that SSI um, a small allotment. And then he told me he was getting a certain amount. He wasn't even being told, you guys, that SSI is up to 900 and something. Because I
He
said,
doesn't
"What are you getting?"
because he's an individual and he is not in charge.
Exactly. But I honestly think, you guys, that he wasn't being told the
Can
truth.
I
That
tell you?
wait, let me finish, please. That you're getting 900 and some dollars. And he goes, "I get 750." And he really believed that. And I said, "Well, I'm not, I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but you should look into that. See if you could see your award letter because, so anyway, so he did look into it. And I mean, he's my son's age, and my son might be in a home someday. Now, I do, again, it sounds like I'm all doing all this defending. I'm just explaining what I know and where my thinking's at. I do believe he's in a home because you can hear voices and da da da. And the
He
thing
is in the
is,
home.
with this money, if he does indeed, which he's the insurance, because I asked him more details, because I was going up on his panel and talking with him and stuff. And you know me, I ask questions and quite a few till it's right in my head. I said, "Well, how long do you have to wait?" And he said, "The insurance has to sign off on their half, and then they mail me the paper, and then we sign our part, and then his aunt or whatever, because his parents are passed, his dad from the military, his mom from like cancer or something, And he has a little sister. And so he does these little programs, me eating a blueberry, me, my sister. And so he's just someone that likes to talk and everything. But so what I believe in my heart, regardless of what any of you say about the insurance, I believe he's going to get a little thing because he was very excited about being able to go to town um, and stay in town a little longer. So, like instead of 2 hours, it'll be 4 hours, or so, if he needs to shop or something. Now, if for some reason they don't use the money for that, whatever the case may be, because I've also seen the x-rays, and the white part in his lung that's covered up and blah, blah, blah. And I'm realizing being on YouTube that, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I am an empath. And I never really knew that about myself. But we can easily be fooled, I'm sure. So I'm not, when he called me out the first time, not this last time I was bawling in my onesie pajamas, when he called me out the time before and he was like, chat, blocker, I can't. He got all this anxiety. I was so upset. I was fighting back the tears. And immediately when the program ended, he was calling me and I was shocked.
He
I
was
picked up the phone.
laughing too.
Well, I picked up the phone. This wasn't the pajama day. This was like 3 days prior. And I'm like, hello? And he's like, Tina. He said, I am so sorry. And he pretty much admitted that he didn't want to upset the chat with me trying to come in. And I said, well, and he said he didn't want to lose subs. I mean, he said it. And I said, you know what? I don't blame you. You're up to, more than 10 subs. He had like 70, whatever. And this is what I said. I said, I'm not going to come over on your panel anymore. And I'm not even going to go and chat because I don't even feel that comfortable. So we made a decision, right? That we would just stay friends on the phone once in a blue moon if he called me. And so, and that was 3 days prior. So when I go in, no, we said we'd squash the whole who lady and who guy thing, talking about it even on the phone because it was upsetting him. He's like, I don't want to hear, and I said, okay, but don't, be careful, Demetrius. So, but he didn't want to hear it. So I dropped it. So then when I try to just go in and say hi, and he's so distant from me, I couldn't understand it. And I told him, I was bawling on the phone, and I said, you're the first person that's ever blocked me, Demetrius. And I said, I feel like I don't even know you, and I don't know whether to call you D. So this is my point. See, I always go on these tangents. I'm not answering his calls. I'm letting it go. I think he's learned some from this because Jennifer B., and that's the only one I saw, came up on his thing, and he's like, what do you mean? And he was so bothered by the support I got, you guys, that he did a show. This will give you an idea of his mentality. He did a show. He had a poll done whether he's nice. If I'm
Tina,
nice, whatever.
That's because of what I said to him. I had words with him.
Okay, good for you. But then he will, I noticed like a couple days later, he'll defend himself. Oh, people were really coming at me. And actually, you guys, in less than a week, he's not live streaming anymore. He's going to do he's not doing panels and all that. So I'm hoping, even though he's definitely got some mental deficit or challenges going on, I can see him. They're just kind of like my sons, and that whatever.
Can I tell you what happened
from this? Yeah, but I'm hoping he'll learn from this, Nani. And I'm not gonna be coerced into thinking I have a friendship and then whatever. And also, I didn't want to be hanging on someone's channel who has people on it that are so against who, right? And there you go. So that's where I'm at with that. And if he spends the money on his little beads that he buys to send little gifts to people, I don't even care, because I was just going to buy a bunch of games for my daughter, and she doesn't even need them now. Like, she moved away. So it was a live and learn lesson for me too. And I want to say before Nani talks, thank you, Rebel and Becca,
You're
for
welcome.
being the creators
Oh,
along with Dolly Vision, along with Jimmy. I mean, he really stuck up for me and told me the way it is. Like, you don't do that to people. You just don't.
That's right.
And I know that. But it happened, and more than once. But the last time was the last straw. I was just like
I
crying and acting like a crazy woman. Not a crazy woman, but
I need to tell you what happened now.
Okay.
Okay.
what's up, Ghost Devil? Hi,
First of
everybody.
all,
Come
I'm
in.
gonna put this right out there. What
Okay,
you
I'm going to
do,
turn my heat down while you're talking. All right.
first
So,
of all, what you do with your money is your business. That got nothing to do with me. That's none of my business. Do I think what he did was wrong? Absolutely. But that got nothing to do with me. You're a big girl and you can handle it. Okay? My problem is after he did that to you, Tina, he tried to do it to Kimmy. Okay? And he talked a lot of smack to me. Okay? He wanted me to come up on panel and both of us attack you, Tina.
oh, wow.
Okay? He called me right before that panel went on. And he said, come on up. He thought it was a big old joke. And I said, that's not funny and that's not nice. And absolutely not would I be a part of that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's how that went. And then afterwards, he sent me a message. And he said that Kimmy had him blocked. And I said, well, maybe because of the way you treated Tina. Okay? And what I said was maybe because maybe. I didn't know for sure why Kimmy had him blocked. I didn't talk to Kimmy about that. Okay? I reached out to Kimmy. Oh, wait a minute. So after I said that to Demetrius, he said to me, exactly, he said that I lied. Come on. He said, really, Nani? He said, Nani, you lied to me about that. I said, oh, no, I did not. I told her what you said. I thought maybe you was blocked because of what had happened with Tina. He said, I didn't know she takes baths. I don't watch her. Okay, I'll read the rest after that, but
I didn't know she took what?
baths. So evidently the reason why he was blocked,
Baths? Baths?
listen, bath,
A bath?
a bath.
Baths.
Evidently the reason he was blocked is because he continuously called her. And she was busy all the time and he just didn't get it. He was doing the same thing to me. He was also calling you. He was calling all of us. And I would answer for him. You know, at least once a day I would talk with him. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So Kimmy had said that that's the reason she blocked him. But I didn't know this. But Demetrius had also said on the phone to me that he wants a live with Kimmy. He wants to be up on panel with Kimmy and to call her out for lying and blocking him. And I was like, oh no, you think you're going to pull a Tina on Kimmy? Absolutely not. So he said, I said, I told her what you said. I thought maybe you was blocked because of what had happened with Tina. Then he said he didn't know that she was taking a bath because now at this point, Kimmy mentioned it on her live. And she didn't call his name out, but she said enough to make him know why he was blocked. So that's why he called me a liar as soon as she did that live. So so he said, yeah, you need to tell the whole story, not half. That's the problem with you, Kimmy, and Dumpling, not telling the whole story. Goodbye, I'm done with you. I said, what's the whole story? He said, I'm unfriending you and Dumpling. I shouldn't have to tell you. You should know. So he makes up these little things in his head of you or me or Kimmy or someone doing him wrong.
Mhm.
Okay? And Savage puts this little thing in his head and makes the little mean boy in him come out.
Mhm.
Okay? That's why he's putting on this wig, making believe he's all these different people and acting like a ding dong on his page. And he's
Yeah.
being mean. He's being straight out mean. He's making fun of people and everybody else. And he
Mhm.
would not like that if it was done to him. Okay? He has no right to talk to people, treat people, or act the way he does. His disability or not, he knows how to act. We all
Mhm.
saw him know how to act nice and respect people. There's no reason for him to treat people the way he did, especially you.
Yep.
Especially you. Okay?
Exactly.
He brought you on that panel. He wanted you to be pretty much attacked by Savage and me.
Mhm.
Okay? So now in the rest of it, he told me where is it? I told him that I would never be caught on panel with Savage. Never.
Mhm.
Okay? Absolutely not. I'm not that kind of person. You know, me and Tina, he thought maybe because we had words. We didn't have words. I didn't mean to attack you, and we had a difference of an opinion, and we were both having a bad day.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's not like that. There was no hate, no malice in our disagreement. It wasn't like that.
Mhm.
And what he's doing is hate and malice, and it's not right.
Mhm.
And you shouldn't be a part of that. And I don't want to see you make excuses for his behavior because what he's doing is wrong. And he's not just going after you, he's going after all the good people.
Mm.
And if he wants to be that
Joanne.
way, just let him stay with Savage.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing, and I'm really glad to hear this. I didn't know he was trying to pull other people in and
Oh,
take
yeah.
advantage of our disagreements and stuff. So this is really good to know, and I know now all along I've really done the right thing because I probably would have just said, well, you
It's
know,
okay. And
or not that I did. The weirdest thing was when he got downright angry when I said when she comes up, I'm going down, and I
that's
said I'm
right.
going down now. And why? What do you have to hide? And because actually, I to get it really cemented in my brain the situation, so I wouldn't answer his calls. I watched it back,
Yeah.
and yeah.
It's
So
wrong. It's totally wrong.
yeah. And see,
And
that's what I mean when you said he was putting wigs on and he's like, gee, I think I'll kind of do what other people do. And
right.
um, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. He just wants to be over there on that side and support all.
Yep.
They're the kind of people when someone's crying, because that's the last dang thing I want
Becca.
to do.
No,
I
you got
panel with a straight face and was granted I'm crying all the time it seems and very easily. I don't think I'm depressed. I think I just have a lot going on all the time, and so
you
my
got a
emotions.
full plate. You got a full plate, Tina.
Yeah, and and like everyone, it seems like when it rains it pours, it's but yeah, it's yeah, let him be over there, let him do his own thing. I'm sorry other people got dragged in, and
It's not your fault.
hopefully from this day forward, we can, just let it go and let Becca, talk about her mental awareness show. And I haven't been trying to stay away or anything. I thought Rebel was going to bring up the clip channels of me in the bathtub, and I expected that, and so did Jimmy. And if I can say this, he told me not to put it out there. He said, you don't know what they're going to do. And I said, I learned a lot, but I was up all night, different nights learning things. And it took me 3 days. See, the thing is, when he said a commercial, yes, he said soap, but I thought it could be any of the things he sells. So that's where I was wrong. It was just soap. And then also, he himself designed in his mind what he really wanted after I had already made it. He wants snippets of 5 seconds of funny stuff from lots of people. And instead of thinking what a waste, I just wanted to show it because
You worked hard on it.
well, I'm covered and I worked hard on it. And I thought at least maybe he could sell some sugar scrub. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I'm kind of the laughing stock out there with it. You know, I'm being called like a granny with a rubber ducky. I mean,
Hey,
it's
they're
kind of funny.
jealous. They're jealous. They wish they could be as pretty as you are at
Oh,
their age, your age.
well,
Don't
but
let it bother you.
well, it's the men. It's a man, but I'm not going to say who. You know, he's against Jimmy. We'll just
Hold on a
say
minute. No, Tutti Frutti, you leave it alone. You done right. Just leave it alone.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
he was in here, guys, under a different name.
Oh yeah, yeah.
mm.
I knew he was.
Yeah.
So you guys, I'm laughing it off, and but I did
Well,
stick up for since we're talking about Jimmy a little bit, and I told him because he was getting he's trying to make money off her thing. He didn't want to do anything with it, and then he decided at my pushiness probably well we'll do Patreon, and then the trolls have to pay money, right?
real quick, I did send a copy of all this text to Kimmy and Becca and Lorraine. They all seen it.
Send it to
So,
me.
Yeah.
all right.
Tina, I wanted to
Becca,
tell you whether he's autistic or not, that's not
Mhm.
an excuse. My
No,
baby is autistic, and it's absolutely no excuse to be a jerk.
no,
that's right.
no.
Tina,
You know, it's
you
taking
know,
it. Go ahead, sorry.
all right, we can quit talking about it now. I just wanted to apologize because it was done dirty to you.
Yeah,
Yes.
it
Yeah,
You're
was.
you're you're,
And
you're too pretty a lady. You're too nice and too kind hearted a lady to be done
Yeah.
like it. So that's why I wanted to apologize. So
We
well,
love
thank
you.
you.
but we
Thank
can let
you.
it go. We can let it go with that. I mean, you
Yeah.
understand, and I just wanted to apologize from a creator standpoint.
Well, that's
Yes.
really sweet. And he's living and learning, and so am I still. And if I could just say right now for all the people that are listening, Jimmy is not exploiting me. He didn't even want to put me on Patreon. He didn't want to put me anywhere. He said
Tina,
he
I,
what?
I, we know that, honey. We're not talking about Jimmy.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
not worried about Jimmy.
No, no, Jimmy.
Thought for sure tattoo.
You're a
you
grown
were gonna
woman,
bring up.
honey.
Oh no.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
just
know it was Demetrius.
you can handle your stuff over at Jimmy's. I understand
Yeah,
that. I'm
yeah,
talking about the way that he done you and then
yeah.
just shot you down and said, no, this is what you done. Because to be honest, what he was doing, putting them wigs on, doing Molly Go Lightly and he even last night now he had a picture of Bullhorn Betty and his name is Bullhorn Betty. Now
Mm-hmm.
if you'd have seen that,
Mm-hmm.
that woman would have sued his ass.
All
Well,
right,
he
But
Rebel.
can
we'll
get
let it
away
go at
with
that.
it because other people do it, right?
I have 4. I have 4.
It's the
Yeah,
one with
That's
my picture.
I'm
all
not
right.
saying.
3 of them have your picture.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
it don't matter.
The black and white one.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, he got a lot of hate for what he did. Hopefully, he can learn from this and he'll never throw me under the bus and then try to run me over with the bus.
well, just block his number.
Yeah.
Sometimes they
Don't
never learn.
don't
Oh,
have no
he's the
dealings
only
with him
606 that comes up on my phone. I can block it. Yeah, you're right. I can go into my things, which I've done with my ex before.
because
But thanks,
Tina
everybody.
You're welcome.
Tina he has the same insurance I have, and my insurance pays 100%.
Wow. Well, it might be though because it's not a complete. He
He's
told
a
me it's not a complete like necessity. Like as long as he can breathe, but it's something he was wanting. So I'm with that whole insurance thing. I'm
I just messaged you on one, Nani.
Oh, all
conflicted
right.
with that. But thanks everybody, and
Hold
you
on.
Well,
Well, regardless, Tina, we're glad you're back.
We
oh,
are. We
We
love
miss
you.
seeing your
Yeah.
face.
We
well,
miss
thank
you,
you.
honey.
and I didn't want you to think it. I was mad or anything when I wanted Becca to get you up on panel.
Oh, no, not at all. And it was 20 minutes after your program was over, and I was like, darn, they
That's
probably,
fine. You was doing something else.
yeah.
I understand.
No, you haven't had hardly any programs like this past week, but and I won't say names, but I got some calls, from some ladies saying that I was talking about you, and I felt I wasn't. A lady came up on
I
Dee's,
know.
yeah, and was asked me if you were okay, and I actually said, well, I'm not at liberty to say. And then I didn't say what you were going through, even though you've announced it over here and anyone can hear it. I just said by accident, I said a mental, but then I corrected myself right away and said a physical ailment. And the next thing I know, I'm getting barrage, literally, of phone calls. And then pretty upsetting. I'll just say that, and I won't say who from. Texts. And I'm just like, well, this person's understanding what happened. How come you're not? And then, well, just do this and just do that. And I said, but I don't even know what I've done. So anyway, I thought maybe Rebel felt like I was just out over there blabbing about this channel and him and all this. And I'm not that. I'm not that kind of person. Now, also, I've learned not to spread myself too thin. Team Rose constantly wants me to go over there, and I'm just not. I'll be your friend on panel. That's it. And I'm on Dolly Visions, and I'm on here on Becca's, and I'll be on Tattoos, and that's it. At least for now, because you can't, because people talk about that too. Well, you're over on a lot of channels, and you know what I mean. And it's like, really, I'm not.
Let me say something to that. Do
Be
you
on
hear
any
anybody?
channel you want.
Do you hear anybody over here or on my channel or on Kimmy's channel saying anything about you being over there?
No.
Then them other people are just jealous because you're over here, which you can go anywhere you want to. I don't own you. I
Yeah.
do not own you. I have nothing to do with, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I know. It's
We
Cause
respect
you're grown.
either way, honey. So it doesn't matter.
yeah, yeah. I just and that's I don't go up on Kimmy and Dumplings because they have their differences. It's slightly, let's just say, with where I go, and so and then the whole thing, with Wild Angel. I'm not going to say any more about it. And so I thought,
No.
I'm just going to step back and stay away from that situation and peek at their programs from afar. But I still adore
We
Dumpling.
wanted you over there.
Well, I adore Dumpling and Kimmy Poo. They've been nothing but always really kind to me. And anyway, yeah.
And you
Well,
can't
thanks
meet a
everybody.
nicer person than Kimmy. I mean, that woman
Right.
has a heart of gold.
She does.
Dumpling does too.
Yeah.
And you really can't meet a nicer person than Kimmy. Am I
Well,
right, Rebel?
yeah.
yeah. Well, or Kimmy Poo or Dumpling. I actually said to was it my son or no, my daughter? I said these women are as nice as my mother. Including you, Becca. And I did. I was like, Becca, Kimmy Poo, and Dump, because it's not because she's my mom that I'm saying that. My mom is really nice. Like, she's just giving and just whatever. And so, anyway, but she's old and she's in Iowa now and everything. But yeah, that's
Becca is
where I'm good with
smiling.
people. But yeah, so we better get on to mental health, or you're gonna lose.
Tattoo Angel is smiling. Rebel, do you see her smiling?
Who?
Me?
Tattoo Angel.
No, I
Now
see it.
she's blowing up like a blowfish. Now she's smiling.
But I mean, I brought all these people over here. Not I brought. I suggested coming over here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to word it like that. And we're not even talking about mental health. And I mean,
That's why I just want to say that now. Becca can go to her.
yeah.
I know one thing Becca want to talk about. So wear that shit out.
Right.
I hope that piece of shit's watching.
Becca, you have got the floor, honey bunny.
Yeah, I
Wait a
don't
minute.
know.
Country Bulldog, I hope you don't reference us to being haters, because we're really not. We really
No.
not. But I don't know because I wasn't paying attention, but we're really not haters.
No, Lord, no. I'm supportive of whoever. I just don't like the drama.
Yeah.
And
Me neither.
to be honest with you, there was one person down below that wanted to come up on my panel, but I thought that she was blocked, and I will not pull her up on my panel. I believe that thought that she was blocked last week, and she was trying to get up on my panel tonight. And her name is Sweetleaf, and I will not pull her up on my panel. I'm sorry. Thought she was blocked. She tried to come up on the panel tonight, guys.
Rebel did block
I
her.
have no idea who she is. Who is she?
Becca, if she's blocked on YouTube, you have to block her through StreamYard too. I don't know if you
I don't know how you do that. I'm still learning. I don't know how you do that.
I know her from another channel. I won't say where. And
She's the one that
seems
cussed
nice.
out my daughter on Rebel's stream, guys, and told
Mm.
Trinity to shut the hell up or whatever.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
She's not blocked on StreamYard. I don't know how to do that, but she sit there and waited and smoked a whole cigarette and then disappeared. I will not pull her up on my StreamYard. She can watch all she wants to, whatever, but she will not come up on my StreamYard. I'm just letting you know. I agree with the drama. You're not going to cuss my daughter on my husband's channel. I'm sorry. Not
Okay.
sorry. Don't do it.
She ain't gonna cuss Trinity, period.
She did on Rebels, honey. She did.
I know, but I can't.
Anyway,
I mean, I have to.
What's her name? What was her name? I can't remember.
That woman better not
Rebel
come
knows.
back up in here.
Jerry. Her real name's Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And she's always drunk.
yeah.
oh yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, she was down there. She was down here when I pulled up my StreamYard. She was the very first one. And then it was Lorraine. And I skipped over her and pulled up Lorraine. I will not pull her up. I will not. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. She won't come up. Sorry.
She changed her name, or I would have nailed her in comments.
It's Sweetleaf. She's deleted in the, they said the comment section, but I don't know how you do it in StreamYard. I have no idea.
Mm.
Becca,
Yeah.
Kimmy just left a comment on how to do it. I don't know if you saw it.
You got to click the three dots beside her name when she's in the back chat.
Okay, see,
I
I
don't.
didn't. Well, she didn't never comment in back chat. Her name.
You don't have to. She don't have to comment. Down there, her picture.
You can do it for her, Rebel.
I'll show her.
Yeah, I didn't. She was down there when you walked past me, Rebel, but I didn't know. I'm learning, guys. Give me steps. I'm learning.
Rebel,
Make sure y'all hit that like when y'all come in, because I got 57 watching and only like 30 something likes. Please hit that like.
all right, people, get out there and put that thumb on that like button.
I hit that thumb like button very
I
first
did,
before
too.
all y'all gave in.
I hit the thumb
Hi,
down.
Delta girl. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
No,
to.
you didn't. Becca took at that frying pan. He hit the thumb down.
You better not have. I'll whoop your hind end. I ain't playing.
All right. Say hi to Delta's girl again.
Hi, Delta's girl. Sorry about that, honey. Thank you for being here.
It's
Rebel,
okay.
If I known, Rebel, if I known that was her in
It's all
chat.
right. Hold on, Lorraine. Let Delta say something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't bring someone like that up on my channel either.
Mm-mm.
Disrespecting my kid.
No, it was on my husband's channel. If you haven't subbed it up to him, girl, sub up to him. But if it was on his channel, she was behind him. I think she was giving him a hug goodnight or something. And she started cussing him. And Rebel's like, that's my daughter. We're family oriented. I don't think so. No. I mean, we're 18 plus, but still our kids are in the back. I mean, our kids in the background. So they're, they might, most people on here see our children. They come in and say hi. So don't
We,
touch our daughter. Don't do it.
we have a good time here.
Yeah, our kids always come in and say hi to everybody. Unless
Yeah, I have kids myself, so I know how that goes.
but yeah, don't cuss our kids. That's just
No.
do that. You don't do that. Period.
Mhm.
All right, babe, go ahead
Shoot,
with
they're not even my kids, and I would have lost it.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you.
you. You're welcome.
You're
babe.
welcome, Paper Cat. We
You're
love
welcome, Paper Cut.
Mm, love you
Okay,
guys.
this
We
week is
love you.
pure hell, and I hope everybody has had a good week, like I said. But I'm not pinpointing. It, I'm not pinpointing on me, and I see that Dee's Creations, her mom is in the hospital, so please say a prayer for her.
Mm.
She has leukemia. I think that's what Dee's Creations said. My grandmother also has leukemia,
And
and
also say a prayer for Kristen. She lost her brother this week.
yeah, she said he
Oh,
passed away, and
My
I hate
brother
to hear that. You know,
wow.
and my brother's still in Houston, Texas with leukemia.
it kills.
Yeah. Yeah, cancer runs on my mother's side of the family. Her father died of pancreatic or something. Her sister had the breast cancer for years and years. Was able to take tamoxifen because it was the whatever kind. She had a pretty good long life. But yeah, and now her brother has the lymphoma thing, and so it's scary, I think.
It is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm telling you, this week has been pure hell. I found out that my grandmother was in ICU for 4 days, 3 or 4 days, and I just found out last night from my aunt. My grandmother lives in Georgia, and long story short, it's my sperm donor's family. She lives in Georgia, and they're we've never been really close to them, but it's still my grandmother, and she's in her 80s, and last year, she had a stroke. On top of that, she had a hysterectomy, which you don't never hear of a lady in her 80s having a hysterectomy. But the reason she had a hysterectomy is because they found cancer down below, and so she had a full hysterectomy, and she had stroke, and then she's very brittle, so she's had several broken bones, and now she has leukemia. Well, she was in the hospital, or she still is in the hospital. I apologize. Been in ICU, and then she's now in a regular room. But it took my aunt like 4 days to let me know that if she was okay. And I found out through Facebook that my grandmother was in ICU. I just don't.
And what gets Becky is her dad could have told her he only lives about an hour and a half, 2 hours away, but yet he can't come over and tell her
I don't want him to come over.
or message you is what I mean.
I don't want him to message me.
Well, I know, but he still should have at least messaged you or messaged your mama so she could say it.
I don't want him to message me because he's a piece of shit.
Well, I hope everything works out for your grandma, though.
Yeah.
Well, I got a message last night, like I said, for the people that don't know. I got a message last night. Let me pull it up and I'll read it to you. It says she has pneumonia and her blood counts have been crazy. She is now in a private room, spent 5 days in ICU. Like I said, they just now messaged me last night. She was in ICU for 5 days and she just now messaged me. Anything could have happened. I mean, even though we're not close to that family, it's still my grandmother, and she lives in Georgia. But anyway, she was in ICU for 5 days. She had 2 units of blood and 2 bags of platelets I think that's what it said.
Yeah.
She is doing a lot better, still coughing up green stuff. But on top of that, guys, she has leukemia. And she's in her 80s. And she said, like I
I'm
said,
so sorry to hear that, Angel.
She had a hysterectomy because she had cancer. And she's doing treatments for leukemia. She's very, very sick. And my piece of shit dad.
Sperm donor.
Well, he claims that he's my dad.
Yeah, whatever.
He's not my dad. A dad don't treat his kids like that.
No, they don't. I never knew mine. So I know what you're talking
It really
about.
breaks my heart because, like I said, might not be close to that family. We never really have been, but that's still my grandmother. That's still my grandmother. I'm her only. Okay, she has great grandchildren, but I'm her only granddaughter. Not great granddaughter. I'm her only granddaughter because out of my aunts and uncles and my sperm donor, none of the other children had children but my sperm donor and my mama. So I'm her only granddaughter because I have 3 older brothers. I'm her only granddaughter. And then she has great granddaughters. But I'm her only granddaughter.
I'm so sorry.
I just don't understand it. And then my piece of shit sperm donor decides to love the post. Why would you love a Facebook post that says that please pray for my mom, she's in ICU? Why would you love the post? Like, why? Are you really that demented and messed up that you would love the post that your mama's in ICU? How crazy? I don't understand. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it.
Is he doing that, do you think? I mean, I don't know, of course, but for like attention, like there's a heart and pay attention and, oh, I love my mother, so give me this attention. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I could think of, unless he wants her gone, which you don't think that, do you?
I don't know. Honestly,
Becca,
yeah.
look at that. Someone said to send you that, and that would make you smile.
No, I love it. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at her. Sorry, guys. I'm sidetracked. I love her. Look how pretty she is. No. I love her.
Well, tell us what it is.
Hold on.
Can I show it, Nani?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't have
That must be my.
Is it a puppy?
That must be my Everly.
Hey, babe, hold on a minute. Here.
Oh, wow.
I ain't got the Red Boy, you gonna do it? I can't see.
Boy,
I ain't got the best camera.
she's a pretty little girl.
There it is.
Thank you.
Hold on, wait a minute. Rebel's got it better. Hold on, wait a minute.
Pull it up.
Be a model or something.
Look at her. Ain't she gorgeous?
Oh, man.
Who is she?
That's
My
Everly,
granddaughter.
Bonnie's granddaughter.
That's Nani's
Aw.
No.
Oh,
Look how
Wow.
Nani, she is so. Look at them eyes and the smile. Her
Yeah.
whole face is smiling.
She's different. She's back.
Oh man,
Wow.
No.
She's cute.
She's so happy to be back.
Is
yes,
everything
she
perfect,
is.
Nani? Is everything perfect? Like, there's no, like, bad dreams, or she tries to talk. There's nothing at all negative in
No,
her
it's not.
experience?
It's not perfect.
Oh.
It's She's having bad dreams.
Oh.
She's when Angie brushes her hair, she says, "Mummy used to hit me with them." Um,
Oh.
Talking about being locked in the room, in the dark room. That when she was sick, Mummy didn't come. Mummy didn't hear her. There's a video. I get a video of her mother making after her mother beat her. You could see her face is all red and marked up. Bagging up, making her bag up all her toys. And Everly said she made me throw away all my toys, and she actually walked it to the dumpster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Everly is, she says, "I'm happy I'm home in my forever home. I'm not going back to the meanest mommy ever."
Oh, wow. Is she 5 or 6? She's 5?
She's 3.
Oh my God.
Really?
I was way ahead.
Wow.
Yes, she will be 4 in June.
So her mother's your daughter?
No, my daughter raises Everly now. My daughter has raised Everly except for the last 6 months. Her mother is my niece. So I am Everly's nanny. I mean her auntie, but I'm her nanny because my daughter raises her with my grandchildren.
Oh.
So
The people who don't know in chat, without getting all into it, because it's Becca's channel, but she was abducted or something for a while, and you just got her back safely, right?
she was given by the courts. They didn't have all their facts. So it was
Wow.
a very bad situation. She was given to strangers and brought out on her mother's prostitution. She was there while her mother did it.
Oh my
So
God. Wow.
yeah.
All right, babe. Go ahead and finish talking about.
All right.
Yep.
Nani.
Oh, you're fine. That made me smile for a minute. I needed that.
That she is, oh my goodness, she loves to dress up pretty. So
But and then we had a true crime for people that didn't know. I'm Mark from Clawson. Good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for the new people that's come in here. Please hit that like when y'all come in. I have 56 people watching and it looks like 35 likes. Y'all hit that like for me, please, and hit that subscribe.
Come on, guys. That math don't add up now. Get them mics up for this lady.
Please hit that like and subscribe and share and all that jazz. And like I said, if y'all want to support my stream, the Cash App and the PayPal is strolling. Lord have mercy, streaming or whatever.
Scrolling.
I'll get it right here in a minute. At the bottom of my screen, you don't have to, but it's most appreciated. I just enjoy y'all being here with me and supporting me. But and I enjoy the company. Trust me, I do. Hi, Mama Michelle Bell. Good to see you, honey. But we had a true crime. It kind of hit us. As Rebel was saying, I don't know if y'all heard or not, but baby James, our grandson, his brother went missing from the home that he's in. And he was missing for what was it, a couple of days, Rebel?
Day and a half.
A day and a half. And it scared us because his mother was, which is our, which is
Tara's mama. It's my second cousin, but
it's James's mama. She was all to pieces, and he's in a home right now for children, and they couldn't find him. They had the dogs out and everything looking for him.
And they found him in a cave.
They found him in a cave.
And I know they said he was cold.
Yeah. He had scratches on him and everything. And they told her misinformation, I believe. They told her that him and 2 other boys got into a truck and left.
my God.
She was freaking out, thinking that he, got abducted or just anything. And they didn't put it on the missing children's thing because I guess, I don't know exactly how that works, but he is autistic. So I guess something about if they're autistic, they have to look for him first before they can
Yep.
put him on missing children's or something to that effect. Autism, they said autistic children are a little bit different on the missing spectrum than a regular child or something to that. It was a little bit different than a normal missing child, if that makes any
He's
sense.
he's 13.
Wow.
And so we was work. I mean, because he's our nephew. I mean, we consider him our nephew, and he's 13. And like I said, he's in a home right now, a temporary home, because he has some psych problems, and they're trying to figure out, to help him. He's severely autistic, and he has some other issues as well. And so he left with two other boys, and like I said, they told his mother that he was missing, and he got in a vehicle with two other boys, and come to find out he didn't get in the vehicle. One boy got in the vehicle, and they dropped that boy off, and uh the other two boys or something like that went and hid in a cave or something to that effect. But they found him in the cave, and he had scratched up leg. He was scratched up from hiding in the cave, and he was cold. And they checked him out and stuff, and he was okay. And he got in some trouble where he was staying, but Lord have mercy, it scared us half to death because, like I told James's mother, I said, thank goodness he's okay, because he could have been in the morgue. I mean, anything could have happened. Anything. And, because he's autistic, he didn't know what he was doing fully was wrong. He didn't know. He just wanted to I guess maybe go outside and play. I don't know. I don't know.
I think he was trying to get back down here to his mama, but he's like 4.5, almost 5 hours away, something like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello,
So
Jack.
were they kind of
Jacqueline.
hitchhiking then? Not hitchhiking, but just asked for a random ride, like this truck driver who's.
No, this one was. He just got. I think this guy was in the neighborhood from the neighborhood that one boy was with, and the other two didn't know him, so they didn't get in the vehicle. At least he was that smart. And they just went down the road a little piece and back out to this little back road, and then they found a cave and went in there.
Wow.
But the dogs is what found them, because they gave them some clothing, I guess, to let the dogs smell, and the dogs is what found them. And his clothes was damp, and he was scratched up, and because he climbed into a cave. But he was in there for what did they say, a day?
Day and a half.
Wow.
Yeah. So James's mama was tore all to pieces, which I don't blame her. I would be too. So being 4+ hours away from home, and you can't really do nothing. So I'm like, good Lord, have mercy. So it's just been one of those weeks, guys, and it just sucks. And then the PTSD and the depression part, and it's just kicking my hind end. Unfortunately, having depression and PTSD and anxiety and all the above, you have your good days and your bad days, and this week's just been pure hell, and it just sucks. It just sucks.
I'm so sorry.
It just sucks.
I'm sorry you had a rough week. I just hopped up here to ask for some prayers. My mom's best friend of 60 years, she found out Friday that she has breast cancer, and it has already spread to her spine and her leg.
I'm so sorry, honey. We'll be praying for her.
Her name is Linda.
Linda.
And she just turned 74.
Oh, God.
So.
I'm so sorry. I will be praying for her, honey.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're
And I'll
welcome.
be praying for all of you guys. I don't know what happened to you, Tina, but it doesn't sound good. So I'll pray for you too, all of you guys. And if you
Thank
could
you.
just
Thank you. We'll be praying for you, hon. We
Thank
love Tina.
Yes.
Oh, thanks. I
Keep
I
it-
laughed just now because on the scope of things, like mine is nothing compared to all these illnesses and family members missing and oh my gosh. So that's why I kind of giggled and laughed because I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, he ain't gonna bring you down.
But I didn't know, like, Becca, I don't know, like, I mean, and you don't have to say and you don't have to answer any part of it as Rebel knows and but like I have anxiety and apparently depression and I'm on Zoloft and are you on anything or do you not believe in any of that or would you rather not say?
Oh,
Because
you're fine, honey. I don't care. I mean that my as most of y'all know, my channel is all about awareness and support and stuff like that. Hold on just a second. Thank you, Kimmy Poo. I haven't forgot. I don't want to leave you hanging, honey. Thank you, Kimmy Poo. These are my ways to get in contact with me if y'all need somebody to talk to. Sorry, Arkansas. I didn't mean to say that. But I'm actually on several medications. I'm on Zoloft, 50 milligrams. I take it at nighttime, which I'll tell y'all. I mean, that's what my channel's all about, and that way y'all kind of know. There is a buttload of medications for mental health, mental illness, a buttload of medications out there, and some might be good for others, that some not so good for others. So I mean, it's just whatever, but they do work most of the time. Some better than others. Let's just put it that way. Okay, I'm on Zoloft, 50 milligrams. I take it at nighttime. They had me on 25. 25 wasn't strong enough. They boosted me up to 50. And that's what I'm on, 50 milligrams. And that's for my depression and anxiety, but more so the depression part. This is my Cash App. If anybody wants to donate, they don't have to, but if anybody would like to, it'd be much appreciated. And that's my PayPal. And that's the support. Hold on just a second, Tina, and I'll give you more of my medication mental wise. That's the support channel. Lord have mercy. That's the support number if anybody needs it. That is the PTSD phone number if anybody needs it. That is suffering from anxiety and needs support. That is the National Alliance on Mental Illness. That is the helpline if anybody needs it. Thank you, Kimmy Poo. Okay, I'm on Zoloft for depression or anxiety. 50 milligrams. I take that at nighttime. Then I'm on Prozac. I think that's what it's called. I'm back. No, it's not Prozac. It's they give it for high blood pressure, but mine is for night terrors and PTSD. It's Lord. I'm bad with the. I'm not medical savvy, guys. I'm really bad with the names. Let me.
That one she just called it pro ass.
I think it's called hold on. Lord, not no pro ass. Hush.
That's what it sounds like.
Daggone it, sorry.
You guys are so funny.
National Runway Safe Line by phone. Thank you, Arkansas.
Oh yeah.
That's a good number to have too. Thank you, Arkansas. That's a good number. Okay, let me see. Prazosin. It is for, hold on, wait a minute. It's called Prazosin, but most people give it to them for like blood pressure. Mine is for night terrors and nightmares due to PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense.
She really she beats the hell out of
Mine's different. A different name.
I mean, like you can ask Rebel. I have really, really bad nightmares. I have really bad nightmares due to PTSD. I don't know what the world that noise is. Rebel, is that yours? It's like ding, 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 ding. I don't know.
Is it mine? No,
I
no,
don't
they
know.
ain't nobody calling me this time of the night.
Call SMA. Look, SAMHASA National Helpline. Mental or substance use disorder. Thank you, Arkansas. Anyway, and then I'm on Lamictal, which is a mood stabilizer. And then I'm on Buspar, which don't help worth a crap, but I'm on it. It's for anxiety. And then I'm on, I'm trying to think. Let's see. Zoloft, Lamictal. I'm on 3 different Lamictals. I'm on 150 twice a day, a 25 milligrams, and then a 50 milligrams. So 3 different in a day. And then the Prozocin, I think that's how you pronounce it. And then Buspar, and then Topamax, which is for migraines, but they give it to me for it's like mood, I guess you could say, but it's for mood and migraines because I suffer with migraines. But yeah, I know Buspar is worthless, but they give it to me because they did have me on hydroxyzine, which is what's the other name for hydroxyzine? I can't remember. Lord have mercy. Let me pull it up on my phone. It's another name. Oh, please. Sorry, guys.
My son is on hydroxyzine. He takes
Let me see.
250,
It's called Lord.
250s a day.
Let me see. I'm trying to think. It's another one. I think it's called hydroxyzine name brand. I think it's called name brand. Let me see. Vistaril. The name brand I think is Vistaril, which is like a strong Benadryl. It didn't. They gave it to me for pseudo seizures. If y'all don't know what pseudo seizures is, I might pull up the screen just for a quick second because not a whole lot of people know about pseudo seizures, and
Oh, I
some
do.
some people don't know. They're like, "What? I actually have pseudo seizures." And some people don't know nothing about pseudo seizures. They're like, "Pseudo what? What is that?" Some people do give to people for itching, Markella, but some people do give it to them for anxiety related. But it did not help me at all. If anything, it just it was like a beefed up Benadryl. It just made me groggy. But yeah, I know, but I know it's supposed to be an open panel, but not a whole lot of people know about pseudo seizures. So I am going to put information. It's like it's me, and I'm just because not a whole lot of people know about it. So hold on just a second. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see. But yeah, I myself have pseudo seizures. If this thing will work. Yeah, I mean, I'm just fighting with this sucks, guys. It just sucks. It's terrible. When you suffer with it on a daily, and some days are worse than others, it sucks. And even medicine only works so much and counseling only works so much. But when you just suffer with it day in and day out on a daily, it just sucks. Truly. And it's just like you're fighting with yourself constantly. And I myself have also suffered with psychosis, which some people think, well, you're crazy because you see and hear things that are not there. But I myself suffer with it. Some people get confused with schizophrenia and psychosis, which are similar, but they're not exactly the same thing. And they diagnosed me with psychosis because I suffer with PTSD because of what I've been through. So I have been diagnosed with PTSD with psychosis, and I see and hear things that are not there, if that makes sense. Like I can see them and hear them, not everybody else can. And they say, my counselor says it's due to my trauma because I have childhood trauma and adult trauma, and so that's part of my psychosis. So that's which I take a buttload more medicines, but that's my mental medicines. I suffer with diabetes and chronic pain, and I mean, I'm not on anything for pain. I also had, thank you, Summer Thunder. Thank you, honey. I also found out this week I went to and I'm a nervous wreck, guys. I'm really all to hell, and I've cried and cried and cried, and I feel like I feel like my freaking eyes are dry. Like when you cry so much and you just can't cry no more, when your eyes are just like dry, if that makes sense. Your eyes are just bone dry. Like you feel you want to cry, but you're just dried out. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense.
Yeah, your tear ducts are dry.
I'm just broken because I have flashbacks too, Jacqueline, and it sucks. And mine kind of suffer at nighttime when it's quiet and your mind's sitting there thinking. Your mind's sitting there thinking when it's all quiet. And I mean, you got the sound of like a TV or a radio or whatever, but your mind's still quiet. And when I'm asleep, it just that's what it triggers a lot when it's real quiet and you're not you don't have youngins in the background, you don't have all kinds of craziness going on, or you can't keep your mind busy, so you try to sleep and then your mind's just constantly going, just constantly going. It kills.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy. But this week I went to the orthopedic because my knee's giving me a fit. It constantly hurts, constantly. And a couple months ago, I had an X-ray, and they said that I just had like regular arthritis, and then they said I had a benign bone island, which I had no idea what that was. And they said it was basically like a bone spur, but it wouldn't cause me any pain. And a lot of people have it. It's very common. It's kind of like a little piece that's inside your bone, but it doesn't cause any pain. And I'm like, okay, I'm like, okay. But and I said, so I went to the orthopedic and I said, well, why can you explain to me why it hurts all the damn time? If a benign bone island does not hurt, tell me why this hurts all the damn time. And he said, well, I don't have no explanation for it. So he looked at my x-rays and he said my x-rays were fine. I mean, fine other than arthritis, you know. And I said, well, I can understand them hurting when it's cold and raining, like it normally hurts when you have arthritis. But mine hurts all the time. And my body hurts all the time. And I said, it's not just my knee, it's my whole body. I hurt all the time. And he said he was checking out my knee and he barely touched the back of my knee and about hit the ceiling. And he said, it's not so much your knee as in bone wise, you have overactive nerve pain. And he said, what I'm thinking, he said, I can put you in physical therapy for your, so you won't fall to get your knee bone strengthened up. But you need to see a neurologist because I'm pretty sure that you have fibromyalgia.
That's painful. I live with it every day.
And my PCP, because I told her, I said, honey, I constantly hurt and I'm constantly tired. Like I am tired. And it's not depression tired. I am tired.
And that's a pain you can't describe to nobody. You really can't describe the fibromyalgia pain.
And I mean, I'm like, because like I said, I've been keeping most people updated. I've had blood work done, and I'll come back normal, except I had a little high cholesterol, high triglycerides. I guess that's high cholesterol, high triglycerides, and a little bit elevator, but that's it. And that's it. But they didn't do the full blown panel of the thyroid. When I go back, I'll have them do that full blown panel that you got to ask for. But they sent me or they're going to send me, they sent over a referral for a neurologist, and they want to get me checked for fibromyalgia. Well, my orthopedic said, my PCP thinks I have fibromyalgia, wants me to get checked for fibromyalgia. My orthopedic doctor said more than likely I have fibromyalgia pain. He doesn't specialize in it. He only specializes in bone. And he said, that's not my specialty. I don't know nothing about the nerve pain. He said, I only specialize in bone. He said, I guarantee you that it's more than likely what that is. You need to see a neurologist. I said, well, my PCP's already pulled it over. To referral. And he said, well, make sure you keep that appointment, because I'm telling you, you have very sensitive nerve pain right now. So more than likely, unfortunately, I'm probably about 95% sure I probably have fibromyalgia. So that's what's scary. It scares me because my mama suffers with it, and I heard that it is hereditary.
Mm-hmm.
And my mama suffers with it. And I heard that fibromyalgia is autoimmune disease. Is that what it
No,
is? Ray?
no, it's where your nerves overreact. Let me see how the best way to. It's like they all react at one time.
Fibromyalgia is considered an autoimmune disorder, yes.
Yeah, but it's like it's the way the doctor told me is like everything coming together like a volcano on you.
It's your nerves and your muscles attacking your own body in a way that it shouldn't be. It's an atypical response to like bumping your knee or your elbow into pain and stuff like that.
Yeah, because like I say, it's a pain you really can't describe.
And it's the kind of pain that there's just a lot of pills out there that just don't help.
It don't. It don't.
I suffer from fibromyalgia, and I've tried 3 different pills. I forgot the first one I tried, but I've tried Lyrica, and then I've tried Celebrex, and neither one of those worked. Oh, gabapentin was the other one I tried.
But yeah,
Becca, do you know how to add me into the Discord thing?
I have no idea how you do that.
Can
Somebody
any of
needs
you,
to teach me, because I'm learning. I don't know. And I don't know where Kimmy Poo and Dumpling went. I figured they would come up on panel, but they haven't come up on here. I don't know how you do
Tina,
that.
are you in it?
No, I don't even know what Discord is. I'm in Messenger. Is that Discord? No.
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 I don't know.
But, where's the what? Okay, I'll tell you guys where I hurt. I hurt everywhere, but these are the main point. I know there's trigger points of fibromyalgia, but these are my main points that hurt. Like I said, I hurt all the time, and I heard that depression and anxiety plays a part in fibromyalgia. I might be wrong. But I just heard that doesn't help.
It don't.
Well, Dumpling,
it doesn't help because there's a lot of it doesn't help because there's a lot of contraindications between medications. Like you can't take them together, because of like depression and the pain. They're contraindicated, meaning you can't take them together.
Mine is my neck, my shoulders, my hands constant. Like I have, and I don't know if this makes sense. I have carpal tunnel, but my hands are constantly numb, constant. like they feel like like they're not frozen, but they're numb, like as in they're frozen, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then my hips and my legs, my knees, and my feet. And then now
Mhm.
my elbows are starting to hurt. And then my back.
You have 11 trigger points, and I
I
checked up
I
all 11.
I just want to say something about the neck pain, and I don't think I have fibromyalgia, and I don't even know if this pillow will work. But every single day, my ex-husband sent my son a nice pillow that my ex-husband uses because he needs to have some neck surgery done again and whatever. And it's not just a memory foam pillow. You can get them on Amazon for like $56. It's changed my life, you guys. I used to wake up every single morning going like this. And I could hear it sound like sandpaper, and it was just my neck, right? And from the very first night I slept on this pillow, Becca, I have no neck pain in the morning. It's very weird. And I have a picture of it. It's an ergonomic design pillow. Probably can't even see it, but there's two little curvature parts on each side.
Oh,
And
yeah.
and I just, because I was always doing this, sticking my hand up under to have some elevation and cush, and that made it worse, of course. But it's so soft, and it literally cradles your neck that you can lay on your back, or I'm a side sleeper, or on your side. I fall asleep within seconds, and I don't wake up with neck pain. I'm telling you, it's amazing. I don't know if you want to write it down. I know it's kind of expensive. It's an ergonomic design pillow. It gives you precise neck support for a full and relaxing night's rest. And it's a breathable memory foam, provides better air circulation to keep you cool and dry, so if you get warm and all that. And Zamat uses top-notch memory foam to morph to your neck's natural shape, giving the support to alleviate built-up tension and aches. Because I got the My Pillow years ago, and I thought I would just love it, and honestly, I didn't. It just didn't have enough cush or something. So this is different than the My Pillow, and I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't wake up with neck pain anymore. It's shocking.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And then I think I have restless leg syndrome because my mom said when I had that endoscopy done, which is still very tender right there, but I don't know if that's part of fibromyalgia. It's just very tender right here.
I feel like they may have scratched your esophagus.
I mean, it don't hurt. It's just like tender to the touch, if that makes sense. It's not right here. And then sometimes after I eat, my stomach kind of hurts, which that might be part of that hernia or whatever it's called,
Yeah.
but it's still a little tender right here. Oh, I don't know. I mean, it might be because I'm still getting adjusted to that medicine too. So, I don't know.
Because your hernia is where?
No, I don't have restless sex syndrome, tutti frutti, restless leg syndrome. I can't help it that I have a southern accent, girl. Jeez, tutti frutti. Lord.
Well,
Lord have
learned,
mercy, tutti frutti. You mine's in the gutter. No,
I
right? Leg, not sex, leg.
buddy. I learned from you.
Yes.
I learned from you that you can get hernias up in your, you have one in your stomach?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Right up under she has hers the same place I have mine. It's right up under the rib cage. And I think it's caught. And everybody that has their gallbladder taken out ends up with one.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have a gallbladder either.
I
Wow.
don't either. Mine ruptured.
Can they remove that hernia? Like my son had one down, in his abdomen, and they removed it. Can they? Do you
I don't
think that?
Yeah, if it gets bad enough, they will move it.
Oh yeah, it sucks, banana freckles. It sucks,
Wow.
and I just found out that I had it. I had an endoscopy on the 22nd of February, and I didn't even know that I had it. They went in there because I have acid reflux or GERD or whatever, and I have it right under my right directly. That I ain't gonna be nasty, but it's like right there, and it hurts both sides.
Gee.
And
Does
they said
it?
it's small. They said it's small, and they had me on Protonics. I remember the name, and Casper's not even in here. I don't think
Uh,
she is. They had me on
does,
Protonics.
does one side of your stomach poke up more than the other?
I haven't noticed it poke out, but it gets hard.
Yes, and make you feel like you're gonna lose your breath.
Yeah, and then I have to go to the bathroom. I mean, I ain't trying to be nasty. I have to go to the bathroom because, well, I ain't got a gallbladder. So every time that I eat something spicy or greasy or anything, you got to go to the bathroom anyway.
Yeah,
But
that's right for
so when
you.
I go to the bathroom, it seems like it softens up a little.
Mm.
Sometimes I can stand up and move around a little bit and move it, and
Oh, honey,
it'll.
if I bend over, or if I do, I've noticed this, and I never really noticed it before. But if I bend over, my thing is, I'm so used to carrying a bunch of groceries in and stuff, or if I hold like a big old case of water, oh Lord, and I put it down, I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
Wow.
no, 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 and then I drop it, and I'm like, oh God, yep, I know, I pulled something. Yeah, like those things are heavy.
Yeah.
I'm like, geez, those like 24 pack water or even a 32, those things are heavy.
Mm-hmm.
heavy.
Lord. But
My
yeah,
daughter
they
carry
stretched
those
my
up the stairs.
esophagus. I had that endoscopy done, banana freckles, and they went in there and stretched my esophagus. And because I have acid reflux real bad, or GERD, or whatever you want to call it, it's the same thing. And they said that my stomach was very irritated and red and swelled up from the acid reflux, and they put me on that Protonics, and come to find out I have a little small hiatal hernia, and I didn't even know that I had a hiatal hernia until they did that. I had no idea. I was wondering why my belly was kind of hurting a little bit after I ate and stuff. I didn't know, you know.
Wow. Wow.
It's
I
crazy.
tell you what, when your health goes bad, it's bad. I ain't telling you.
And I'm just 30. Well, I'll say my true age because I really don't want to say it. Because y'all knew when my birthday come, I said, Tim said, or Rebel, however y'all know him. He said I was 36, and I said, nope, I'm 35 and holding. No, I really am 36. And all this junk happened when I turned 36. What in the world, guys? Gee,
Mm.
Well, I'm almost double your age.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. It aggravates me. I'm on like 15 different prescription pills, and I'm a diabetic. And I'm not on insulin. I'm on metformin, and then I take a shot every week, and it's Trulicity, which I love. It's helped me keep my numbers down, my A1Cs down to, I think it's 6.7 or 6.6, so it's keeping it down. And supposedly I have high cholesterol because of uh, my triglycerides or whatever it's called is high. I'm like, geez.
We eat too much starch.
I'm like, Lord, have mercy. I'm telling you,
Am I
The
echoing?
I don't hear it.
the triglycerides, isn't that sugar? Isn't that a sugar count? I mean, I could be wrong because I had high cholesterol. Mine was 253, you guys.
Holy moly.
That's not high. That's real high.
That's
So
high.
yeah.
Woo.
So I tried red yeast rice, not because I wanted to do all this natural stuff, but a nurse said her husband takes it and it works like a statin. Well, it'll work for some people, but it's genetic on my dad's side. So I did the Mediterranean diet and everything. I've said this before, I think even on your channel, but it lowered it a teeny bit, right? 248, 220, and I was all happy. But after 4 years, because I was stubborn, I didn't want to go on the medication. My mom said, you know, just letting you know, Megan, once you get on that, usually you're on it for the rest of your life, you know. And I said,
Right.
you know, because she's a nurse and she did the medicine kind of nurse thing. Anyway, yeah, so it's cholesterol, but now I'm on rosuvastatin.
That's what I'm on.
Yeah, and it's amazing stuff. 6 months later, I do it every 6 months. My count is like 100 and something. I mean, I'm just like in utter shock. I should have gone
What
on it
milligram
sooner.
they have you on, Tina?
How many?
What
Yeah,
milligram?
yeah, that's a good question. I think 50, but
I'm just on 5 milligrams. They might have to up mine. I'm on
well,
5 milligrams.
yeah, and
It's
maybe
called
I'm
rosuvastatin or something like that, or it's a generic name for Crestor. I think
okay.
that's the generic name for, or that's the name brand is Crestor, I believe.
Yeah.
Arkansas, I have GERD real bad too. It's terrible, and it feels like it sits right here. And I would rather throw up than have it sit right here and just sit there and linger in your throat. I would rather throw up than have it sit right here. It's terrible. It sucks so bad. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. The worst thing. I wouldn't wish it on nobody. Good Lord, it's bad. It's so bad. Banana Freckles, honey, I have twins. They'll be 13 in November. I have a boy and a girl. And I was humongous. I had preeclampsia, real bad high blood pressure and stuff. So I don't know if that's what brought it on, or I just I just try to stay busy. So I don't know if that's what brought it on. I have no idea. But this is the first. I mean, this is the first time. I might have had it for years. I don't know, because this is the first time I ever had an endoscopy where they actually go in there and look. So I don't know.
Okay, I was curious and I'm looking and I'm on 10. Rosuvastatin calcium 10 milligrams. Yep. And I'm on 100 Zoloft. I was on 50 for many years,
That's what
Angel.
I'm on is the 50 to once a day, but I take mine at
Mhm.
nighttime. So because I drive, I'm the only driver right now. So if it
Mhm.
makes me groggy, I just take it at nighttime. Anytime, any medication that takes me groggy or takes me, when I'm getting tired, guys, makes me groggy, I always take it. Or if the side effect is grogginess, I mean, everybody's different, and this is just me.
Mhm. Mhm.
If any medication on the side effects makes you groggy or dizziness or anything like that, like I said, this is just me. Everybody's entitled to their own thing, whatever floats your boat, basically. I
Mhm.
always take it at nighttime, so that way, and if it does keep you up, then you know it's safe to take during the day. But if it makes you groggy, then you know it's safe to take at nighttime because you're going to be asleep anyway. So you might as well just go ahead and take it at nighttime. But if you're, say,
Mhm.
for example, you're the only driver of your household. I'm just using this as an example for anybody that might need this little tip. If you're the only driver of your household, like I am at the time or right now, um, my advice, like I said, I'm not medical or nothing like that, but my advice, if you take any medication or any new medication that has side effects for dizziness, drowsiness, or anything to that effect, if your doctor prescribes you a new medication and it has them side effects, my advice to you would be, if you've never took it before and you're the only driver of your household, take it at nighttime. And if it keeps you awake, then you're safe to take it during the day. That's just my advice. You can do what you want to. I'm just saying, if you're the only driver of your household, that would be my advice. So you're driving safely. You know,
Mhm.
that's just me. Do whatever. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
That I'm not a doctor. That's just my advice. That's just how I do it. So you're driving safely, because I wouldn't dare want to hurt anybody or fall asleep at the wheel or hurt yourself. You know, it's kind of like you're drunk driving, but you're not drunk, because you're on your medication, but you don't know how it's going to react. So that's just my advice.
Mhm.
I try to give good advice if I can. So, I mean, you do what you
Which,
want, but that's just me.
which one was that?
Any kind of medication that you start, if you're the only driver, of your household and your side effects are like sleepiness, drowsiness, or anything like that, if you're the only driver of your household, like I am, my advice is if that's a new medication, to take it at nighttime or to take it when you know that you can't drive or you don't have to get out and about. You know what I mean? To take it at nighttime so you don't have to get behind the wheel and hurt anybody or hurt yourself. That's just, like I said, that's my advice, you know.
Because I know cholesterol you take at night.
Oh, yeah, but I was just taking it for example.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, just, just a little tip, for people.
You're right.
I know some family members and some people out there's only one driver per household. That there's some people don't have license or some people don't drive. There's only one driver. So that's just
Yeah, I'm my only driver.
So Lorraine, there's certain medications you can only take at nighttime because it might make you groggy during the day. So
Yeah, when I feel like my hips are really bothering me and my back can cause them little sciatic seizures, I don't get up under a wheel.
right.
If I don't feel good, I'm not driving. I just don't.
Well, I was just saying as an advice, if by chance you do take a new prescription drug that you're not familiar with, is what I was trying to say.
Right. You're right about that.
Or something like that. Mark Ellis said I can't do that, but I don't drive much. I was just saying as a tip for like a new medication that you're not familiar or you never took or like you're not familiar with or something like that. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying as a little word of advice, just saying.
Where'd Tina go?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know where she went. But I'm getting ready to get off here because it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning and I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, guys.
Hey, Becca,
Yes, ma'am.
please take care of yourself.
I'm going to try, guys.
I mean, you do have my phone number.
It's just hard, because I mean, to be honest with you, I wasn't, I mean, I am so discouraged and depressed, guys. Y'all just don't know.
I do know. You may not think I do, but I do know. I talked to my mama one night and the next morning, wasn't even 12 hours later, and I didn't have her no more. So, if you don't mind, I would love to pray for you.
Please do.
May
And there's
I be allowed to add you to our church prayer list, Becca?
That'd be fine, honey.
Thank you. I love you and I'm here for you.
Love you too.
Lord, I'm coming to you to ask you to wrap your arms around Becca. She's our friend. She's our guider too. But you are our healer. I know you can heal her. There's several women in our chat tonight that need you to lift them up. I won't call all their names. But Lord, I asked you to just release Becca of some pressure. Give her some peace. Give her happiness. Let her understand why everything is happening. Because I know you can do it.
And help her to clear her mind.
Yes. Just help deal with her whole family. Because the whole family is going to be going through this with her. And Lord, I ask you to just guide her in every way. Because, Lord, I know you've lifted me out of everything I've ever been through. And I know you can do it. So, Lord, I come to you and just, in your name, Lord, just heal her, please. Amen. I'm not good at praying out loud, but I just felt like I needed to.
Thank you, honey.
And I love you too.
I love you. It's just hard because, like I said last night on Rebels, I it's hard to stay strong, but I'm one of those type of people. I put my junk to the side just so I could be there for everybody else. I've always been like that. I've
I
always
have,
been like that, guys.
I've been that way too, and it's going to tear your body down, and you can't. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. When your body shuts down, it's hard to build it back. So you're going to have to slow down and take time for Becca. And I'm telling you, for somebody that knows, that's been there and that's walked that road, you love your children and you love your husband, and I know that. But there's time that you've got to be there for you. It's took me a long time to realize that.
It took me a long time also to realize that there's just some days that I'm at capacity mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically. I'm at capacity. And I know those days I need to take the day off. And that means, you know, not hearing about Pokemon for an hour straight from my son. Am I being mean to him? No, but I can't do it some days, and I've learned to take, some hours to myself, and sometimes it takes the whole day for me to recoup. And now that I've learned that it's okay, I feel like I'm a better person, a better mother, a better daughter, a better friend. But I just had to learn how to do it and know that it was okay doing it.
And I feel like if
And
you
that
come
doesn't
in
mean go
this,
out and spend like $5,000 on a
no,
shopping spree. It means like
just
maybe going and treating yourself to $1 cup of coffee just alone.
or lay in bed all day. Just
Yeah,
rest.
or that.
Just
Done that.
rest the body. Because I'm here to tell you, when your body shuts down, and it will tell you, your body will let you know. And your nerves, I'm here to tell you, I've had 2 nervous breakdowns. You don't want to go through that. And I love you, and I know what you're going through. I know the hurt. I know the pain. I know that knot that's in your throat right now.
It sucks, guys.
Becca, would you mind putting your phone number in the private chat back in the StreamYard?
I love you. I'm going to jump down and say bye to the panel.
All right, honey. I love you too. Thank
Love
you
you.
for me, honey, and everybody.
Yeah, I will. Be looking for the mail this week. I got something sending to you.
All right, honey. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll send it to you on Messenger, Evie, honey.
Okay, that's fine. Drop your address too if you don't mind.
I will, honey.
If you want to end this and talk, that's fine too.
Okay. Just sucks. I mean, like, guys, I'm telling you, I've been so freaking discouraged. I've talked to a couple people, but I'm telling you, it just sucks dealing with this crap because it's like you're fighting with your own self, and then my grandmother on top of it. It just bothers me. Granted, I might not be real close to that side of the family, but that's still my grandmother. I don't want nothing to happen to her.
And they shouldn't have waited that long to be in contact with you. And that's not fair on your part at all.
Because they don't really talk to nobody else but me, and I don't, and they don't really talk to me, but they don't really talk to nobody else. They'll just send me a text because they kind of shun the rest of them. And I don't talk to my sperm donor because he throws shit up in my face. And then, I have childhood PTSD because of him. So it's hard. It's hard suffering with all this shit, guys. I try to stay strong. It's very hard, though.
It's hard. I'll just tell you that when I was 8, my dad committed suicide. He went and got drunk, high on weed, and did I don't know how many lines of cocaine. And then he took his truck and drove it off a bridge.
I'm sorry.
So I also have childhood PTSD.
It sucks.
Yeah, it sucks bad.
It's fair. I wouldn't wish this on nobody. It sucks. Unfortunately, there's not no cure for it. I mean, you could talk, you could talk about it, counseling, and you can have medication, but there's no cure. It will be with you for the rest of your damn life, and it sucks.
It's a demon for the rest of your life, and you didn't choose to have it. I didn't choose to have it. But for some reason, and I'm not trying to be all churchy, but I believe God gave us things that we're only strong enough to handle. Even though we have breakdowns and we have our moments, like, just like you said, I wouldn't wish it on anybody else because we've been dealing with it for so long. We kind of know, okay, today's going to go like this. So we got to be prepared to have a hard day.
It just sucks, I'm telling you. I don't know why people had to be like this, though. It's terrible.
Because some people don't have sympathy, empathy, or care to do the right thing. They think of themselves, not others.
Because he's a damn narcissist piece of shit.
Well, there's your answer. You just said it.
It just sucks. Like I said, I'm not close to that family, but it's still my grandmother, and I'm going to find out that she passed away on freaking Facebook, guys. That's going to suck.
Maybe you should try to call and check up on her, or text and check up on her.
Well, it's going to take up like 5 days to message me back.
Well,
I don't want to find out 5 days later that she passed away.
I know you don't, but
I hope that she does anytime soon. I'm just saying that's how messed up the family is.
It's hard to deal with and it's hard to accept, but maybe you should put forth or try to put forth some effort into maintaining some kind of consistent contact, like every other day, text and see how she's doing.
That's just how that family, I know that's my family, but that's just how they are.
Will they not text you or call you back like every other day?
No, like I said, I sent my family member a message the same day that I've seen it on the Facebook post, and she sent me a message back yesterday. And that was like four days ago that I sent her that message.
I'm so sorry.
That's just how they are.
Well, that's not right at all. And I'm sorry you're having to go through this. I'm very sorry.
And it's just messed up because that doesn't they think that my sperm donor he does no wrong. But they don't know what I dealt with. They don't know what my brothers dealt with. They don't know what my mama dealt with. They don't know. Because he puts up a different persona, guys. They don't know.
I caught the tail end of this because I went to the bathroom and to get some lettuce for the guinea piggies. It's 10 here, but it sounds like you're saying you can't really get through to anyone to get any answers. Is that kind of, if that's what you're talking about, what I did when my dad was sick, and here it is, my dad, right? But I wasn't on the list thing, right, to get results or whatever of what's happening. I was pretty upset. And I gave so many details. I didn't start crying, but I was like, look, I live in Washington State. I'm his daughter. His name's Larry Michael. I haven't seen him in, 11 years, whatever. I sort of appealed to the nurse's emotions and actually got some answers. Things like, yeah, he's okay. And I'm not supposed to say anything, but I don't know. Is that what you're worried about? Because
I'm just afraid that my narcissist sperm donor they don't know what kind of hell that my mom and my brothers and myself went through.
mm-hmm.
That's just how they are. And Markella was wondering if I could call and talk to her while she's in hospital. So they're not going to. If I call and say, I'm her granddaughter, I wouldn't be on the list to even talk to her because that's just how they are.
But at least in my state, a visitor can call, and can even personally visit. I don't know what it's like down in Virginia. I'm not telling you to lie, but I don't know like the whole big situation, but if hypothetically they hear it's you and then your dad decides to be not your dad, your sperm donor decides to be a butthead and says no. I mean, I don't know. It's like you could just say you're a friend, and then maybe she'd get on the phone, and then like, does she remember you well and everything?
She's had strokes, so the last time I talked to her on the phone, she
Mm-hmm.
knew who I was, and
Mm-hmm.
but she was very quiet. Well, she's not. She's always been a quiet person. That,
Yeah.
but she like I had to say, "Hey, honey, it's Rebecca, your granddaughter," and she's like, "Oh, okay, I love you." Like she don't, I think she knows who I am, but she doesn't know who I am. If that makes any, it's very. It's
She
very
knows but doesn't remember the details, maybe, or
it's
something.
if you Tina,
Mm.
you've had a stroke, correct? So you kind of, if you know what I'm talking about, it's hard to fully understand if that makes any sense. It's very
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you explain it. And I don't know how you
Right.
explain it. So I don't
Mm.
I just hope that she knows. I mean, I might not be close to that feeling, but I still love my grandmother.
Yeah.
It's just hard because they don't know, because my sperm donor is a different persona, because he's not he's like, I don't know, I'm a different type of person. Behind the closed doors he's a different person, but in front of closed doors he's this type of person, but behind closed doors
Mm-hmm.
you're evil.
Puts on those different masks to, yeah. Wow. You let me know how long you want to run your 2.5 hours, when you want me to read out of the thing. Just let me know.
Yeah, if you want to do it now,
Gotcha.
because it's 1 o'clock and I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to get to
Okay.
Ewan's on the bus. I hate to cut it short, but if anybody wants to, I mean, reach out or anything, and I mean, I'm not making it all about me, but I'm just saying, if anybody wants to reach out or anything, y'all can always shoot me an email, or text me, or if anybody's got me on
Yeah.
Facebook, y'all can always shoot me a message if y'all want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. Sharon Andrews, I know where they live, but I don't even have their address, honey. And I couldn't even tell you. I haven't been to their house in years. I couldn't even get there because I haven't drove there. I haven't been there to their house since my babies were babies. And I didn't even drive there, so I couldn't tell you. I know it's in Talking Rock, Georgia, but I don't know the address. So that's the sucky part about it. We're not close to that family. That's what sucks about it.
All right. I think I found one that's kind of appropriate for today. So, for people that don't know, I have this Simple Abundance, a day book, of comfort and joy by Sarah Bon Breathnock. Um, I really liked it when it was on Oprah Winfrey years ago, and then I just happened to find one laying by a dumpster with some clothing, which, I don't know if a mad boyfriend took the girlfriend's stuff and just, but that was weird. Anyway, that was years ago. All right, at the end of our exploring, we shall not cease from exploration, and the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time. T.S. Eliot. It always starts with a little poem thing. When we live our lives authentically, we discover our true place in the world for the first time. But this self knowledge is not easily acquired. It takes tenacity and daring to travel to the darkest interior of oneself. Who knows what we might find there? It does not do to leave a live dragon out of your calculations if you live near him, the writer J.R.R. Tolkien advises. Our dragons are our fears, our day stalkers, our night sweats, fear of the unknown, fear of failing, fear of starting something new and not finishing again. Or the real fear, the one that sends shivers up our spines, the fear of succeeding, of becoming our authentic selves and facing the changes that will inevitably bring. We might not be happy with the way we are living now, but at least it's safely familiar. We don't know where we are headed, and it's very scary. Old dreams are resurrecting, new desires are wooing. Instead of clarity, we feel confused. At moments like this, it is comforting to consider T.S. Eliot's belief that there is really nothing to fear from self awareness, because at the end of all our personal exploration, we will arrive back where we started and know in our hearts that we finally belong there. Women have always known how to deal with dragons hiding under beds or lurking in closets. We turn on the lights and reassure worried souls with love. We need to slay the dragons in our minds the same way. Today, if you feel frightened or unsure about the future, pick up the double edged sword of light and love. Always remember it's simply not an adventure worth telling if there aren't any dragons. But as in the best old tales, at the end of your exploring, you will live happily ever after.
Thank you, Tina.
I don't know.
Oh, I appreciate that, honey.
I liked the pick up the sword of love and light because, we all have to remind ourselves of that, I think.
Exactly right. And your cat behind you is just kind of giving you the creepy eyes. I think it's pretty. Look at it.
That's Panda.
Oh, he's pretty. Or she. It's pretty.
It's a he. I keep forgetting, but he's really funny, and he looks like the little Maine Coon kitten we got. They look alike, but they're
He's
different. He
pretty
thinks
though.
he's
That's why I said it just his eyes he was just chilling looking at you. I like him. He's pretty. He was
he's
just
so
chilling.
funny. Well,
But
I'm gonna hop down so you can get down. Good night. Is it Evie or Evie?
Evie, but you can just call me whatever.
I'll
I'm
call
gonna
you
say it wrong
Evie.
too. I think I call it Evie.
Just
Or
don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah. Thanks for having me up.
Thank you, Tina, honey. I love you.
I love you too. And I'm just gonna say it. I called Barnes and Nobles, and they have one of these waiting for you, and I'm gonna mail it to you.
All right, thank you, honey.
Yeah. I
And we'll
think
be on the same page when you go to read, and I'll be like, "Which one is it, girl?"
Yeah. So take a good week to get to Tennessee, and I still need to pick it up.
Virginia, girl. Virginia. We're in Virginia.
What did
Virginia.
I say? Tennessee? Oh, jeez.
Virginia,
Okay.
honey. Which we're
Virginia West.
We're right on the line of Tennessee and Virginia.
Okay, so
that's probably why I
Virginia, not West Virginia.
No.
Okay, my friend lives in West Virginia, which is my friend Anna. I've known for years. All right.
You're fine. Well, there's
right.
a Bristol, Tennessee, and a Bristol, Virginia. We're in Bristol, Virginia. That's
Oh, interesting.
the same state as you know who without saying you know who. Same state.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Virginia.
Yeah. I had a blast. Good to see everybody. Thank you, Rebel. I love you both. I love you, Evie. Love the chat.
Don't
Thank
put up
you for
with no
always
crap, girl.
welcoming me. Yeah, it's just as cliche as this is kind of in AA, it is one day at a time. Sometimes it's one moment at a time, one moment. God grant us the serenity to accept those things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Exactly.
See, I almost forgot that, and I've said it thousands of times in these
You
past
got it, girl.
11 years. I love you all.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
Night.
I should see you tomorrow tattooed on yours.
All right,
Bye,
honey.
you guys. Good night.
Good night, honey. Love you.
Love
Angel,
you too.
if you need anything, you can hit me up. I sent you a message.
All
Bye,
right.
ladies. Love you.
Hit me up on Facebook if you want. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, honey.
Bye, girl.
Bye, girl.
I hope this is a better week for you. But I sent you my message or my phone number in Messenger.
All right, honey. And I'll shoot you. Would you say my phone number and my address?
Yeah.
Okay, honey. I'll send it to you in Messenger.
All right. Love you,
honey.
girl. And my number is available 24/7. I don't care if it's 3:00 in the morning.
Okay, honey. All right. Thank you, girl. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye, honey. Okay. Let me answer this. These creation, honey. I don't know. I might have got the text. That phone, if you send it through the Text Now app, honey, I'll have to go in there and look. That phone's been acting finicky. Those apps are not always the best. But if anybody's texting me on that, please know that I have to give me a chance, and I will text you back. If anybody has texted me on that, I'll have to see if you have texted me on that, honey, or emailed me. And I'll be praying for your mom, Dee's Creations. I understand about the chemo thing. Like I said, my grandmother, she has leukemia, and I think she's already started her treatments too. So I will definitely pray for your mom. I'm so sorry she's going through that. Let's see. I do not know, guys. I do not know which hospital she's in. My family member did not let me know that, so I do not know. So yet again, that family is kind of private, so I don't. My hands are tied. I don't know how to do that. If I find out any information, I will definitely keep y'all updated, or Rebel will, if y'all are on my husband's, which I think most of you guys are. But if y'all not, the new people in here, if y'all not subbed up to my husband's channel, it is Tattooed Rebel 2229, the same as mine, except Tattooed Rebel. But I don't know what hospital. I don't. That's the thing about it, is that family has never been really close, even though we're their only grandchildren. Top. It's just, so just say a prayer, please. And I'm just hoping and praying this week's better mental wise, because last week, just to be honest with you guys, because I've always been upfront with y'all. I have no reason to not tell or not say anything, but I will definitely. It don't hurt to try, Jennifer B. It don't hurt to try. But I was so discouraged, guys. So discouraged. I told Rebel, I said, I don't even, and I told a couple people, and I'm not going to say who, but I told a couple people I was just so discouraged. I didn't even honestly feel like coming on. And I was like, I can't leave my people. I just can't leave my people hanging. And I know this sounds terrible, and it breaks my heart to even say that. It just sucks. Mental health, mental illness, PTSD, all this crap sucks. And I just want you guys to know that, I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for being there for me, for being there for one another, for praying for one another, supporting each other. Dumpling, I'm praying for you too, honey. I missed you and Kimmy Poo up here on panel tonight. I hope that both of y'all are okay. I love you guys, and I'm here for y'all both. You should just reach out to me if y'all need me. And, like I said, I've said this a million times, I'll put my all my pure hell to the side. And, I've always done that. So if you guys need anybody to talk to, I'm here for each and every one of you guys. I've always been like that. I'll put my junk to the side just to be there for somebody. So if y'all need me, I'm here for each and every one of you guys. Oh, wholeheartedly. So I've always been like that. I will continue to be like that. I will push my junk to the side and bottle it up until I break. So I'm letting you know, it's discouraging as it sounds. This is pure hell, but I'm glad that I have y'all's support and that y'all are here with me. And it means a lot to me, guys. It really does. And guys, we are almost 250 subscribers. That makes me excited. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. It took me a long time to get there, and we're still a long ways away from getting those 1,000 subscribers or whatever, but we'll get there. And thank you so much, the new subscribers. Please come back. Definitely please come back next week. I'm hoping to go over the, like I said, the psychological disorders, the vocabulary of what they're meaning, because some of them we don't know. We don't know what they, well, I personally don't know what they mean, but it's good to find out exactly what they mean. And it's kind of lengthy, so there might be a part 3. But definitely, I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for being there for me. This was an interesting, I think it was a great live, but it was an interesting open panel. We had good times and fun times, and then we had sad times. So it was just all the way around a mental health open panel. I think it was a great one. But we'll have more open panels. This was just my very first one. So, but like I said, thank you guys so much for coming in here with me. I love each of it, every one of you guys. I'll be praying for y'all. And if y'all need me, please reach out, and holler at me. I'll be thinking of y'all. I'll be praying for y'all. And thank you guys so much for the new subs. Please come back and please send more people this way. Like I said, the more people that sub up, the more people that we bring awareness and support out to. And that's what it is all about. That's what my channel is all about. Support, awareness, being there for one another so people don't think that they're all alone. That's what it's all about. So y'all have a great night. Have a good week. Just know I love each and every one of you guys. And y'all y'all support one another. Smile. Even though it's hard, it's easier said than done. See, that's hard to do. But anyway, y'all have a good night. I love each and every one of you guys. Reach out. Please reach out if y'all need me. Hold on, I'm going all crazy. Reach out if y'all need me, and y'all have a good night.